All right, let's take a look at the problem. Janae is looking at a pan of bread cut into slices as shown below. The shaded parts show how much has been eaten. She says 1/3 of the bread has been eaten. Determine whether her claim is true or false. Use pictures, numbers, or words to explain your thinking. So do you think the fractions were equal to one another? Do you think that her claim is true? So let's start by counting the boxes that we have here to see what fraction we're starting with. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means that we have 6 equal boxes. So each one of these would be worth 1/6. Let's label the unit fractions in the box. We have 2 boxes that are shaded. So what fraction would that be equal to? Right, it would be equal to 2/6. What equation can we write to represent what the question is asking us to do? Say it out loud. We can write 2/6 is equal to 1/3. Are we able to create thirds from our 6? What would we need to do? We would need to group our boxes into groups of 2 in order to get 3 groups, or thirds. Let's do that now. 2 boxes, 2 boxes, and 2 boxes. Here we have 1/3, 1/3, and 1/3. When we take a look at our new drawing, do we have the same amount shaded for 1/3 as we did for 2/6? Yes, we do. Since we are grouping the boxes, we would write a division equation to show how we went from 2/6 to 1/3. What number do we need to divide by in order to get our numerator from 2 to 1? Yes, 2. And what about our denominator? What would we need to divide by to get from 6 to 3? Yes, 2 again. What can we say about the fraction 2/2 or 2/2? What is it equal to? Yes, 2/2 is equal to 1/2. When we divided by 2/2, we created a fraction in simpler form, or simplest form. A fraction in simpler form represents the same portion of the whole number using fewer parts. So instead of saying 2/6, we could say 1/3. We're using fewer parts. Here we only have 3 parts, and they are equal to one another. Using what we just learned, what do you think the conjecture is for today's lesson? You will write it down on the next slide.